Hi House and Home, I'm Lindsay Thornton with Cornerstone Design Build, and this is our beautiful Oakville project we just completed.
This tour is presented by Merit Kitchens. Your tailored kitchen awaits.
When our clients first called us about this home, they had bought it sight unseen. Part of our mandate obviously was to elevate it for their style, but also we were renovating now for a family of 4, soon to be 5, and 2 big, adorable dogs. And so with that came a lot of functional changes that we needed to address. This home was not a complete gut job. It was a new build, and so the layout was great, the ceiling height and the light was great. We just really focused on adding in different finishes that helped transform this home from builder grade to something that felt luxurious and really reflected the client's style and the client's functional needs. The main floor, our task here was really subtle changes, but they made a huge impact. So first, we changed out a lot of the doors for custom oak doors. You'll see it in the hallway, in the front door, and then as well in the pocket door and back door of the laundry room. And by adding in some of those warmer oak tones, we were able to bring a little bit more of their own personal style into it, and it felt a little bit less industrial. We did the same thing in the kitchen. It was a great layout, it was huge, it was super bright and airy, but the tile all the way to the ceiling, well, it helped draw your eye up. It made you just notice the big industrial stainless hood vent. So instead of ripping it all out and redoing the hood, we found that by adding in the floating wooden shelves, replacing the pendant lights, and adding in some decor pieces, totally changed the vibe of the kitchen without really doing any major renovations. And then in the living room and dining room, this was all what we call soft finishes. So decor and then adding drapery, which adds a soft, moody touch. It elevates and you show how high the ceiling height is, but it also allows for some privacy and some help with the crazy amount of sunlight that comes into this living room. It gives a little bit of a break from the heat in the hot summer. One of the first projects that we tackled was the primary bedroom and ensuite. The client had this rinky-dink makeup vanity with no light, and it was totally not working for her. And so we were able to build a stunning custom vanity, but surround it with bag storage and shoe storage. Obviously, these clients are busy young parents, and so we put in a custom bar that's hidden, but just allows them to be able to relax there without having to go downstairs to the kitchen. We had a lot of fun really customizing it for how the clients wanted to live. And then we were able to pull in the beautiful arches and the woodwork, but to hide these weird alcoves that were in the bedroom that had no real functional purpose. So it makes it feel like one thought now. The primary bath actually had a great layout, so we kept everything where it was. We just removed the soaker tub. And so we had a huge shower, but we were able to replace the tub with a freestanding custom vanity, which allowed for way more storage, and a hidden his and hers laundry hamper, which helps keep those beautiful floors hopefully clear. The client really wanted this modern shower, adding in beautiful features like the hidden niche, the custom bench, but then all of her inspo was very traditional. And so trying to get those two to meld, the team really had to work it through. In the vanity, we have this chunky, awesome 6-inch return, and it's a beautiful Taj Mahal quartzite, but we switched it to honed. Just softened the look a little bit, made it a little bit more modern. And then the flooring, we used a more traditional style in the diamond lay, but a very modern finish. So it's all honed, nothing's really shiny or glammy in there. Even the faucets are a more muted finish. And that was able to bridge the whole aesthetic of the bathroom. This nursery is so fun. It's very romantic. Wallpapering the ceiling was an idea that we loved. Harder to execute on a sloped ceiling, but it has a beautiful soft effect. And then just layering it with a lot of really plush textures. And it'll be something I think that the little girl can totally grow into. And then we also created this girl's room with 2 sweet little beds, but wallpaper and little finishes throughout the room really make it feel curated and styled for them versus a more generic bedroom. In the basement, they wanted a place that as adults they could go and entertain and relax, but we also wanted to create this super fun playroom. And so while it's bright and airy, it's quite closed off from the rest of the room. So all of the paint and the dresses can be hidden from view, but allow the girls such a magical little room to call their own. A huge functional need that was missing in the basement was any entertaining bar storage. And so we were able to create this wine cellar underneath the stairs and the beautiful 14-foot bar. I just love the custom backsplash. And this was also, we tried to pull it a little bit more masculine. And so it still goes with the whole vibe of the home, but it's a slightly darker tone, but it is perfect for entertaining down there. The theme throughout this home and the design style is very coastal. And what I mean by that is there's lots of white, rattan, soft oak colors throughout the whole home. But while we wanted the home to feel cohesive, we did try and introduce slightly darker oak tones and a darker marble and porcelain upstairs and in the basement, just to provide a little bit of variance throughout the house so it's not repetitive. Then we obviously decided to tackle the exterior, and so we suggested painting out the really orangey cedar shake, staining and painting out the siding, and then restaining and adding in some lighter tone woods that would go with our new doors and also marry better with the interior of the home, even though all of these changes for the most part were completely cosmetic. One of the perfect things about this coastal style is when you have two adorable, massive golden retrievers, they just blend in with the furniture and the decor, even their hair. So it worked out for the two of them. Our team had so much fun in this one. It was a great example. Often we rip homes back to the studs. You don't always have to do that to totally elevate and transform a home and make it feel like your own.